Are there any 40-year-old playmakers around? I mean, so here we have it. Straight from the man's mouth. This Sunday against Genoa, Francesco Jeremiah Totti will play his last ever game for Roma. March 1993, as a 16-year-old, he made his debut for Roma. He's won 2 Coppa Italias, he's won a Serie A, lots of goals, over 700 appearances, about 300 or so goals. It's been a career, and I think, again, I want to do a proper kind of send-off for him once it's actually done. But again, this is just really my kind of quick view on it. I do feel that because Totti says that he still wants to do something more. So now, the reports are saying, on one hand, he could move upstairs and become a director because he's been with his club his entire life. He could really take on much more of an executive role. But then I think reading his statements on Twitter, he says, and also some reports as well, he says there's more for him to offer as a 40-year-old. So it's like, I don't really know what he could offer as a guy who's 40. So for Totti, I mean, you still want to play beyond 40? I mean, apart from China or the MLS, man, I don't know, because again, he still has the skill, he still has the quality. You can't play elite in Europe, man, because age is age. I mean, guys, are there any 40-year-old playmakers around? I mean, I'm searching. I don't think there are any 40-year-old playmakers. But yeah, I think it's unfortunate how it has ended, and I think he deserves a huge send-off against Genoa because, again, it's very rare that you have a player who spends his entire time at the club. But I think it's also very important that he does this because what I feel that, Spalletti and Totti, they've sort of been at odds because it's almost been as if it's been the Totti show. Is he staying? Is he going? What's going to happen? Because people have been much more concerned with what Totti is doing rather than the fact that Roma have had an exceptional season where they've overachieved coming in, which I believe they'll end up coming in second place. They've had a superb season based on the players at their disposal. So I just think that, for Totti, he's been such a bit of a cloud over them, but still it's an acceptable cloud because it's Totti. He is Mr. Roma. He's given his entire career to this club, so he has been vital to it. Hence why on Genoa, it's going to be very emotional, it's going to be very tearful because of how much he's done to the club. But what next for Totti? I think if I was advising him, the right move to make, I think it's being an executive, get your coaching badges, and eventually you've got to coach Roma. I think that has to be, he has to start having the building blocks into coaching Roma because again, you're Roma. This country is you. The city loves you. You are the part of this city. And I think there is more you can give to this club. And I do believe that, I don't know how well he is tactically, but again, he's got a great for footballing brain, which I think he can bring in on the Roman bench. But yeah, man, wow, end of an era, man. I mean, because, yeah. So it seems. Totti, we salute you, bro.